Okay, we're getting loaded up. Got a quick little flight across the desert from Arco to Blackfoot. Only carrying 117 pounds, so they're loading it up as we speak. And got a nice little windsock there. We got some pretty good winds.
Transporter, cargo is loaded. You can start your mission.
Okay, we are going to do a little change here. Going into general. Graphics. Gonna go back to Ultra. Apply. Go back. Here's it. Okay, I restarted my computer. Got back on the Ultra settings. And again, none of my systems are working. So, I don't know what my problem is with all my sci-tech equipment. So I'm just going to have to fly this without it. We're just going to do a VFR flight to Blackfoot. It's pretty simple. It's just zip across the desert. So it shouldn't be too bad. We're good on fuel. I still need to... Let's go ahead and turn our fuel on. Hit our auxiliary pump, so we'll transfer some fuel over. Okay, we're gonna start the right engine first. Turn the fuel pump on. Yell out the window clear. Turn our glow plugs on. And start. And we will do the same with the left engine. Okay, we got everything up and working. Got our auxiliary fuel pumps pumping over. Going to go ahead and do our taxi, our landing, our strobes, all our lights are on. Going to go ahead and take off our parking brake. Get my camera angles set because I have to use everything with my mouse now since my computer's being a butthead. I don't know, everything was working great and all of a sudden it's not, so my yoke and throttle quadrant and rudder pedals work, but let's see. Yeah, we could taxi down that way, or we could just turn right there. We'll be taking off runway 24. I have low volts, so I need to turn on my alternators, of course. There we go. I get rid of that. Now we just got auxiliary pumps on to transfer our fuel over to our main tanks. Okay, now I gotta use my actual mouse. I would just do this with my little wheel here. But I don't have it, so let's do 7,500 feet. one notch of flap. That's once you get used to flying with your other instruments, it's kind of tough to go back to clicking things with the mouse. I will be trying to figure that out. Okay, our goal today is just to get to Blackfoot, drop our cargo off, and then head to Pocatello. So here's our runway. Gonna go ahead and hit my nav bug, and let's take off. Rotate. Tap the brakes.
Transporter, good
Gear
flight.
coming up. And flaps up. Taxi lights off. Alright, let's just go ahead and get trimmed up here. Just gonna hand fly this for now.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
There's the Big Butte. So we're just gonna kinda head off to the left side of the Big Butte. There's the Twin Buttes, so we'll just fly right between those two. We don't gotta get too crazy on our altitude. It's going to be a short little flight. Alright, looks like we got our fuel pretty much topped off, so we still have 14 gallons in our ox tanks. So. Alright, let's just go ahead and autopilot heading, and we will just climb up 300 feet. There's the big butte. It's just a volcano out in the middle of the dormant volcano, I should say. We ride our dirt bikes and our side-by-sides across the desert, and you can climb and sit right on top of it. You can see the roads up there. Pretty good way to spend the day. Used to be a ranger station up here to watch for wildfires, but it has been disassembled and taken down because now we have technology to do that. But you can see the roads all over on top of that. Got to go around the back side. About 23 miles from my house, so, and my house is over there. So yeah, you can see all the little trails across the desert. Well, let's see if Blackfoot is on the list. Yet. Not yet. McCarley, right there.
Uniform 02 traffic Diamond Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo Tree 0 miles west 7,500 feet inbound to land runway 19er.
Okay, we're 3 miles away, or 30 miles away. And there's the airport right there, so we'll turn left just a little bit. Pick up I-15 and then we'll turn right, head right down I-15, and then it's parallel with I-15 using visual flight to hit the airport. Okay, McCarley is 4491, so 4,500 feet's the elevation. So we are going to set our elevation for 5,500 feet. Just a nice slow descent. We got plenty of time. Well, everything's running smooth again. I'm back on ultra settings, so I don't know what was all glitching there. Okay, let's fly a little bit to the left here. Blackfoot is right in front of us off the nose. So we're going to turn a little downwind base. Going to do a right base into runway. Oh, 19er. Going to drop down to our pattern altitude of 5,500 feet. So here's Blackfoot. The runway is probably somewhere right around there. I-15 runs right there, so we're just going to fly until we pick up I-15, and then I'll do a right turn, follow I-15 on the east side of I-15, and we'll go right to the airport. Okay, 1,000 feet to go for pattern altitude. Alright, let's start slowing down. We're at a pattern altitude. Let's just slow things down a bit. There's a Snake River, so let's get turning. Okay, there's I-15. And there's the airport. Okay, get off of autopilot. We'll just fly down I-15 right here. Trouble getting my plane trimmed. Holy cow. Alright, let's get our other notch of flaps, get our gear down, get our speed set. Okay, we have all our lights on. We have our full flaps, 3 in the green, fuel pumps on. We are ready for landing. Got a huge post right there that's always in the way, it seems like. Well, should we do it correctly and say we're on final?
Uniform 02 traffic Diamond Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo is on final runway 19er to land.
There's the Great Snake River. Okay, we're trimmed up pretty good. Our airspeed's pretty good. We have a 20 knot right to left wind, so we're going to have to crab just a little bit to the right. Oh no, there's a golf course. That makes this a dangerous airport. You'll get that if you listen to my rant on dangerous airports. This is the airport I actually took my real life check ride for a private pilot license at. 2 weeks before Harrison Ford did the same check ride with my same instructor.
Transporter from dispatch. Nice landing. Go to the next parking and put your parking brake on. I'll be in touch.
Which I thought was pretty cool. An old guy called Max was our check ride guy. I did it 2 weeks, got my private pilots, and then 2 weeks later Harrison Ford came over from Jackson Hole. And I believe, if nobody lied to me, Harrison Ford got his private pilot license from, or license check ride from Max also. Unfortunately, his aviation career went a lot farther than mine. It helps if you're a movie star, I guess. But there's that little niche in my belt. There should be buildings here, but apparently we don't have buildings yet here. Okay, get the plane cleaned up, flaps up. See, now here's your cross reference. I'm doing 7 knots ground speed, but I'm actually showing 22 knots. That tells me this is the direction I need to take off. I should have turned back where them trucks were at. I was just looking for buildings, so the buildings aren't here. Kind of doing a long, now watch my airspeed as I turn 180 degrees. It just went to nothing. That's how it should read right now when you're taxiing to take off. 8 knot ground speed, 0 indicated, so. Let's just do a quick little stop right here. We will get offloaded. And if we can't find anything to get us to Pocatello, we will just do a transfer and fly the aircraft there. So, okay. Let's set our parking brake.
Transporter from dispatch. Okay, nice job. Someone is coming to take the cargo. I'll call you when it's done.
Okay, call me when it's done. I don't know why our engines are still turning. They should be stopped. Pretty good looking plane. I don't know why my engines are still. See how this start that back up, shut it off. They just freewheel for some reason. I don't think our winds are that strong.
Transporter from dispatch. The cargo was picked up by the customer. Your mission is completed.
Okay, terrific. Let's get to NeoFly. Oh, we've been promoted. Yay. What are we, second officer now? First officer. Okay, I believe we can do VIPs now. Let's take a look at this. Get our passenger list and take away our cargo. Get VIPs. Yeah, we can do VIPs now. But let's see if we can check all of these and find cargo. Okay, we got a cargo mission going to Pocatello, which is good. We'd rather get paid to go there than nothing. KPIH. It's only a whopping 21 miles away. 255 pounds. So let's get that loaded on board. Wait. Let's see, what do we want to... If it's 255, divide by that by 2, we got about 127 per side. 127. 127. And we're going to have 170 pounds extra because I didn't take my co-pilot off or didn't account for it. So we have 2 pilots aboard plus our cargo and our fuel load. So now that should be good. I'm doing this raw, so I've got to actually write everything down. Which means I usually have this all done before I start, but I didn't shut down the simulator. I'll probably regret this. So I got to write all this down on my list of what we've done. Okay, we got UO2 going to KPIH with 255 pounds. And of course, and we'll do 127 per side, 127 by 2. Okay, it's in my system. We should be loaded properly. Let's go ahead and connect.
Transporter from dispatch. I see you asked for a cargo mission. The ground crew is waiting you on the parking to load the crates. Transporter form dispatch. Loading cargo. Please stand by.
Okay, we're gonna load our cargo up. Yeah, I usually shut down and restart everything in between, but kind of roll the dice. Nothing's working anyway, so I kind of give up. Okay, our fuel's both on. How are we on our fuel burn? Well, we could actually turn our aux on. Let's see, 5. And we won't be able to drain our aux tanks. But
Transporter, cargo is loaded. You can start your mission.
okay, let's start our mission. Got everything on board. So let's just get this bad boy fired up. Going to start with our right engine, yellow clear, glow plugs. All our lights are on. Even got the strobes annoying people, and clear. Engine number 1. Glow plug off and start. Okay. Okay, are we looking good? I think so. We're not going to use any radios. We're just going to take off and land at Pocatello. Get this plane unloaded and in the hangar cleaned up. What'd I do? Set my brake? I think I set my brake and not took my... There we go. Okay, let's get taxi to the runway 19. Yeah, right where these planes are parked should be hangars and an FBO and all kinds of stuff right here, but it just shows planes parked. Double check our altimeter. Right at freezing, 0 Celsius, so we're 32 degrees. Not a warm day. Next week's Easter. Hopefully that turns our weather and starts getting spring. This weather is killing me. I've got spring fever so bad I want to get outside, but the wind's blowing 20 knots, freezing. Yeah, there's not much to do. But stay inside and fly simulator, I guess. I guess I better get these all get recorded flights so I can have a database of them, so when summer's here I'm gonna be out of the simulator for a while, but I can still upload videos. But I still fly quite a bit. That's my coffee drinking morning time. Jump in a plane, fly, have a couple cups of coffee, boo, and then start my day. Okay, coming out here on the runway, 1 notch of flaps. Weight's really not a factor. Okay, let's just do this.
Transporter, good flight.
Alright, flaps up, gear up. Okay, we're so close to Pocatello we can actually call Pocatello. Oh, I'm gonna regret this, I know this. Watch this, I'm gonna regret it. Count my words. Regret time. We should be cleared for runway 21. He'll probably put us on some.
Pocatello Tower Diamond Sierra Kilo Echo Echo Tango Echo Romeo is 21 miles northeast, 5,300 feet with Echo to land. Diamond Sierra Kilo Echo
Oh
Echo
wow,
Tango
we
Echo
actually
Romeo
did it right.
Pocatello Tower. Altimeter 29er decimal 9er 6 wind 233 at 38. Make straight in runway 21.
Okay, he actually did it correct.
Fly straight in runway 21 Diamond Tango Echo Romeo.
Alright, let's just get this leveled off. We already have the runway in sight. That's runway 2 blinking there, and that's runway 3 blinking there. So we are cleared for runway 21. So this is going to be easy. So we'll basically just, there's I-15 again, so we're just going to fly right down I-15 and then turn right, make a straight in.
Tree 5 Charlie, exit runway when able. Tree 5 Charlie, turn next taxiway.
Alright, I'm
Tree
going to
5
go ahead
Charlie,
and
contact ground on 121.9er.
turn our aux pumps off because they're done transferring. Not quite full tanks, but full enough.
121.9er, Dare Tree 5 Charlie.
Okay, we got to get rid of some airspeed here. Throttle back, trim it up. Turn onto our runway heading. We are cleared for a straight in. Let's do one notch of flaps.
Tree 80, exit runway when able. Tree 80, turn next taxiway. contact ground on 121.9er.
for Dollar Tree 80.
Okay, we got good speed. We got 1 notch of flaps. We're holding our altitude. But we've got such a 22 knot headwind, so we're only doing 74 ground speed, so it's slow forward progress, not process. Alright, let's do gear down. Three green. Let's do our last notch of flaps. Increase.
Diamond Tango Echo Romeo, wind 238 at 41. Cleared to land runway 21.
Cleared to land, runway 21.
Cleared to land runway 21, Diamond Tango Echo Romeo.
Outer marker. Okay, our crosswind is from right to left this time, so we have a little crab, not bad. This runway has a little tick. Right about where the lights are running, right here, there's a gravel pit. So you usually hit turbulence right on approach. You just get it right where you like it. This is where I did my flight school, so it had all kinds of... You'd be coming in here, everything's fine, then all of a sudden your plane starts dancing around. On hot days, it was horrible. We're not too warm, we're only 1 degree Celsius, so we're only... So we may not get that effect today at all.
Transporter from dispatch. Nice landing. Go to the next parking and put your parking brake on. I'll be in touch.
Diamond Tango Echo Romeo exit runway when able.
Okay, flaps up. Come up and do our left turn on our taxiway.
Diamond Tango Echo Romeo, turn next taxiway.
Great. We have another plane back at home base.
Diamond Tango Echo Romeo, contact ground on 121.9er.
Decimal niner.
Going to 121.9er, Diamond Tango Echo Romeo.
I think it's... I don't have my buttons. Number 3 to parking.
Pocatello ground, Diamond Sierra Kilo Echo, Echo Tango, Echo Romeo, request taxi to parking.
Diamond Sierra Kilo Echo, Echo Tango, Echo Romeo, taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha.
Copy, we're already here.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha, Diamond Tango Echo Romeo.
Go to our little building that is our office. Get this unloaded. Get the plane cleaned up. Get it put in a hangar next to all our other aircraft. Now we just got the Cessna in the Bahamas and the Longitude in Boise that's not home yet. So, and here we are.
Transporter from dispatch. Okay, nice job. Someone is coming to take the cargo. I'll call you when it's done.
Get this thing unloaded. Our Props are still spinning. Cool. All right, we got this one back. Looks like I have some computer work to do, try to figure out what's wrong with all my equipment. And we still have snow in our mountains up north, so we might do a private commercial, private jet, maybe go out for a week or so, fly around, see where we end up. I guess that would be a private charter jet. Just have VIPs now.
Transporter from dispatch. Everything seems okay. The customer looks happy. Mission ended.
Okay, we are, nope, don't want to restart that. We're done. Back at KPIH. Home sweet home. Get away. All right, what is our, okay, we're first officer. We got to go to 3. I actually own one of these, so we could do that test flight anytime. And then we just got to get a heavy. Let's see, finance-wise, we're doing good. 13 mil. I think we could put another $1 million on our payment. It says we have a due another 5 days for payment, but let's just pay ahead. It's $1 million. Okay, got 46,000 in the bank. Let's go to the hangar. Now that plane is in good shape, all taken care of. We haven't done anything. Okay, that is in the Bahamas. That's in Boise. The rest are setting here, so fantastic. Okay, appreciate you riding along. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll have to go grab that longitude, maybe go out for a week, charter VIP flying, and then wait for the weather to break, and we'll start flying into northern Idaho. Have a great day. Appreciate you. Bye.